Christina about to try to stop Ava, y'all. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life of Chess for General Hospital, March 26, 2025. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. So we're going to start with Lulu in Brooklyn, then Emma and Gio. So basically, they were still having an argument, a disagreement about keeping the secret. Lulu was like, she going to keep the secret even though she don't like keeping the secret. And she once again said she wasn't trying to find out anything. She was looking for information on Valentine or whatever. But yeah, they was going back and forth. Brooklyn ends up telling her that she thinks she's threatened. She thinks that she's really upset at the fact that Dante didn't tell her that they had even slept together. But yeah, that's all they was really talking about. The same thing about the fact that Lulu really pressed. She really upset about the fact that Dante didn't tell her anything, that they shared, that summer night together or whatever. Then Lulu went right to Cody, confiding in him over here beating on the doggone bear. What was that anyways? She was beating on something, and Cody came in. That's when they was talking about it, and he was just trying to listen to her and comfort her or whatever, and telling her if she ever want to vent about anything, whether it's Brooklyn or whatever, then she could come to him. And I was like, okay, do y'all think that they gonna hook them up? What are y'all thoughts? Let me know down below. Now, I would have thought at first, before this whole storyline began, I would have thought that, eventually Dante was going to get back with Lulu. I mean, he is. Y'all know that I always said that Lulu and Dante always find their way back to each other, just like Sonny and Carly and eventually Jason and Sam. They just one of those couples. But yeah, she ends up confiding in Cody about everything that happened. And she revealed exactly what Brooklyn said, that she was mad that Dante lied. And he was like, I think Cody said something about technically he didn't lie. She said he lied through omission. I said, true that, definitely so. And I always said, like, you never want nobody to have one up on you. You're supposed to be honest about everything. But then everybody just saying how, they just wrote that in there anyways, because when she first came to town, that's what they were saying. When she first came to town or whatever, that wasn't the storyline that they was going with. But I don't know, because I wasn't watching it back then. I was not watching it back then. But yeah, what else? Gio and Emma was just trying to get Brooklyn to talk to Ned to convince, Tracy and them that giving up some of the land, that'll be a better deal. But Drew over here meeting up with Boyle, might as well go and cross them out. He over here meeting up with Boyle or whatever, because he talking about he want I forgot their name. The people that destroy stuff. He want them down there tomorrow. He want them over there tomorrow to just tear everything up. I said, now, that's still some of your family. I think all of them, his family. I don't know. But I was like, dawg, he's so low there. He's so low there. I was like, he don't care, do he? He really don't care. But yeah, and boy, even Boyle, because he seemed like, I don't know if he crooked, but it looked like he crooked. We'll see. But yeah, he was trying to say that's your family and just trying to say that basically he ain't supposed to be doing that. He actually supposed to do some work. I said, what work he done did? What work has he did since he been in office? Because he been over here in Willow face, over here buying houses and stuff in her face, over here in Tracy face or whatever. But yeah, do y'all think also, because I didn't write this part down, with the Tracy thing, when they was talking about their kidneys and the health, kidneys and the health. It's not going to be a review unless I mess up some words. What was they talking about? Kidney disease? I don't know. Either way go, they was talking about kidneys. But do y'all think that it's gonna be Tracy that's sick, or do y'all think it's gonna be Stella? Let me know down below, because the way they was talking about it, or it could have just been a PSA where sometimes during the soaps they'll let you know that, but usually they come in at the end of the episode though. But yeah, I don't know. I wonder if it's gonna be Tracy or if it's gonna be Stella. But yeah, he talking about he finna have it knocked down or whatever. And I was like, dude, really? I don't know how Tracy's gonna react. I was thinking that Eminem, once Brooklyn would convince them, because, that's who we didn't finish. Brooklyn was telling them that they need to stay out of it, because, it's already enough for the Quartermains to be involved, for her to be involved in all this stuff, to back out or whatever. But they hard-headed. What I was thinking was, when they was outside the door talking about now they're going to go to Monica because it's Monica's house, I was like, do y'all think they're going to end up going there, trying to block it off, and then one of them or both of them going to end up getting hurt? Look, that's what I was thinking. That would have been perfect, though. That would actually be a good idea, because they would have them involved for a reason, right? I don't know. I haven't seen the spoiler, so I don't know. We'll see. Especially with the fact that Gio is Brooklyn and Dante's son, because if he gets hurt or whatever, Laura's going to come back to town. She done ran off. The storyline ain't over with. It ain't even over with yet. And she gone. I think they said she's supposed to be gone for a few days, though. But yeah, I was like, that'll be perfect opportunity for her to come back and her to finally tell the truth or something like that, because it's time for this secret to come out. But yeah, that's all that happened with them. Jordan, Laura, Ezra. So Jordan and Laura was just talking about Boyle and Drew and what they're up to. I think Jordan was the one telling her about, what they said and what, or the fact that they was up there close and stuff. Then he just popped. Was they also talk about something else? I don't know, but he ends up coming. Ezra, that's his name. I wrote it down. I finally wrote it down. I had remember Boyle, but I didn't know his first name, Ezra. But yeah, he came and I was like, he gonna try to convince Jordan when Laura left, talking about something. Wouldn't you like to be married and stuff like that? I said, you probably want to be married. You probably want to be married. You just over here trying to get in her head so she could either give you information that you want to know and use it against both of them some type of way. But yeah, he over here trying to convince her to be married. I said, I doubt it. I think he might want the job. But yeah, he can't talk crazy to Laura, talking about her connection to Sonny and they share a grandchild and all this stuff. And then the fact that the project could have been, I keep forgetting what they call it. I ain't gonna attempt to say it. I ain't gonna attempt to say it. I can't remember how to say it anyway. But yeah, talking about it could have been done if we had kept it at Pier 55 and all this other stuff. So Laura tried to talk to him and tell him why they couldn't do it and all this stuff. And he was like, it's just because of your connection to Sonny Corinthos. It's just because your connection or whatever. Just study talking crazy to Laura. So she ends up asking him, what she said, I had to file my taxes. They know my income is public knowledge or whatever. What about you? Then he got quiet then. And that's when she left. And she went to Sonny's. I don't think, because Isaiah was working on Sonny, so I don't think he called her. I don't even think she got a chance to say what she came to say before she seen Isaiah there and started asking him questions. But yeah, she ends up leaving or whatever, and that's when he was talking to her about it. But yeah, Drew and Ezra, I already talked about them. Let me scratch that out. Tracy, Stella, Curtis, they out here sipping tea and stuff. They out here sipping tea. Stella was somebody. It's about time they got connected because, they got to come. I don't think she said they had a common enemy, but basically that's what she said. And Drew came in, and then that's when he was like, oh, so this what it is. This would have been this whole time. You been working behind my back with Tracy, whatever. And Curtis tried to say, no, it's not like that or whatever. He ain't say it like that, but... But yeah, I gotta make it interesting. But yeah, I think they underestimating Drew. I want to know what he finna get ready to do. Cause Curtis keep talking about something. He ain't got nothing on him and all this other stuff, but he got something on your wife, and I'm sure he can get something on you. That's why he went to Selena. But she did supply him with the information about Portia though. Portia should have just been honest. This is getting sticky. You did what he asked. It was Curtis' fault. He went over here. Oh, that's what it was. He was mad because Curtis put in there that his name was Drew Kane instead of Drew Quartermain or whatever. And they was just going back and forth or whatever. And he was like, okay, if this is what you want to do, okay, let's do it. If you want to play like that, then let's play. Let's play or whatever. And I was like, yeah, he coming after Tracy. He coming after Curtis. He coming after everybody at this point. Sonny, Ava, Christina. Ava over here Sonny talking about some what she said after Christina showed up. I was just about to help him. You weren't about to help nobody. But yeah, Sonny just laying on the floor or whatever, trying to reach his meds. She just talking crazy. She over here taunting him. She was not about to help him. She definitely was not about to help him. But yeah, Christina ends up coming in. First she see Ava. She was like, Ava, what are you? Then she sees Sonny on the floor. And she was like, why didn't you help him? She was like, I was just about to help. I was just about to help him. I was looking for you. I was looking for you. That's what I was doing. I said, you weren't about to help him. She just over there talking to us or whatever. But I'm glad that Sonny did mention when he was talking to, was he talking to Laura or was he talking to Isaiah? Either way, he was talking to one of them. I don't know. He might have been talking to Christina. Because he was saying what happened, and he was like, I went after Ava. And I said, exactly. Y'all both was doing a lot of talking. Y'all both was doing a lot of talking and arguing back and forth and yelling. And that's why I said, why didn't Christina hear? I'm assuming that the house too big to hear or something. I don't know. But yeah, she told me she was about to help. But yeah, Christina ends up trying to help him and trying to call 911. She talking about what? That's what she said. She was like, you want me to call 911? Girl, if you wanted to call 911, you would have been did that. But yeah, Sonny still don't want to go to the hospital, still avoiding the doggone surgery and everything else. I said, at this point, you want something to happen. You want something to happen at this point. But yeah, he ends up saying no hospital, no ambulance, stuff like that. Well, I skipped the part. Christina ends up telling Ava to leave, so she does. And she ran straight to Rick. Rick. But yeah, Isaiah ends up showing up. And Christina said she had to get to Charlie's, but she really went to Adela, a.k.a. No, I said it wrong. Irene, a.k.a. Adela's grave, talking to her and stuff. Crazy. So, but now, I got to say this too. People are speculating that she's going to tamper with Ava's car. Some people saying that. Some people said she's gonna run off the road. And y'all know, if you've seen the preview for tomorrow's episode, I think Lucky is asking Elizabeth to go out of town. So that's where Lucky come in at. So I'm assuming that Christina gonna run off the road, and that's when Lucky and Elizabeth gonna see it or whatever. And that's why Lucky gonna be saying, "What did you do, Christina?" or whatever. But yeah, Isaiah comes and he's saying that he about to call his doctor because he needs to have that surgery, and he's still putting it off. I think he said something about he got some business to handle in regards to his family safety, and then he gonna see if they can move it up so he gonna have the surgery. I said, you waiting too long. You waiting too long. Rick and Ava, they was just talking about Sonny. She was like, I just came for Sonny's. He was like, what you was doing there? She talking about something. She was asking for a loan. Then they get to talking. She ends up revealing that he collapsed at her feet, and he was like, why or whatever. And she brings up she think it's something serious that they was talking about he's always been on medication for, his behavior and everything, but never for pain. And she was just boasting in the fact that he almost died. And he was like, Rick was like, you seem like you excited about it. I said, duh. I said, are you excited about it? Are you? Well, I was like, she excited about it. And she brings up the fact that he did threaten to have her murdered. I said, he did. True that. I seen somebody come in. What did they say? They said that Ava had Sonny murder somebody. And I was like, who they talking about? They talking about AJ, ain't it? Then she said he attacked her, and Sonny was, I think, what did he do to him? Did he shoot him or choke him? He did something to him. He was confronting him or whatever, and she had lied the whole time. Is that how Avery ended up getting conceived during that storyline? I don't know. But yeah, I think that's what they was talking about or whatever. And another thing, when Sonny was telling Laura, might as well get that out of the way, then we come back to reading them because I don't think I finished it. Laura came, like I said, I think she was coming to tell him about Boyle or something like that, or talk to him about Pier 55, I don't know. But she ends up seeing Isaiah. She ends up questioning him. Before that, he ends up asking her not to say anything. She agrees, but she wanted to know more. He ends up revealing that he has. I said, look, told y'all, anytime one person find out, next thing you know, here come 5,000 people. Everybody know. And he talking about keeping it a secret. Everybody in town know at this point. But yeah, she did keep it. I about to say she did keep it a secret. Girl, she did promise to keep it a secret. And I was like, something's going to happen. Either she going to have to tell, but Christina knows. Michael ain't even on the show right now. Carly don't know. Jason knows. Like I said, everybody know at this point. But yeah, they was talking about that. He said he had a heart condition. It cut off, y'all, but I was saying that he told her that he had a heart condition and he has to have surgery, and she was just comforting him or whatever. And like I said, she already had said that she was gonna keep it a secret. But he ends up mentioning I think she asked how it came about, and he mentioned that he got shot in the chest. He got shot in the heart or whatever. And I said, who shot him? Like, I could remember Dante getting shot. Who shot him? I can't remember who did it. But yeah, he brings up that, and he said that was the reason why, he having heart problems. To finish with Ava and Rick, they was just talking about Sonny and his condition, and she was just talking about if he dies, then she can have access to did she say trust fund, Avery's trust fund, or her money or something like that? She could pay off all her debt. And I thought she was gonna say she could have Avery and won't have to share. So maybe he was right. Did she say anything about Avery or having Avery for all herself? For all herself. I don't know, y'all. But lastly, I almost forgot about them, y'all. Jordan and Curtis. Basically, I think she was telling him to be careful in regards to Drew because, you don't know what he's going to do. I'm just assuming, y'all. I don't know what they was talking about, but I know it was Drew for sure. For sure. But he underestimated him. He acted like he don't got, like he said before, he don't think that Drew has anything on him or whatever. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces. Have a great rest of the day. Be safe.